Hi everybody, I'm Mr. DePaulo. Welcome to CSC 200 this fall. Look, I'm trying to give you a little short intro video here on what's going on and what we're going to do. I'm going to meet with you on Mondays and Wednesdays around 7 p.m. Now there might be a couple changes on the weeks of what we do. About the first, probably close to the first 7 weeks that you have. So I'm showing you the screen over here, and this is announcements. So you got Blackboard over here, and you have announcements, and I talked to you about we're meeting 2 nights a week. These are optional, so if you don't want to go, don't go. I'll take attendance though. But if you don't go, you're responsible for everything we're doing, and I'm not going to meet with you to explain what we're doing and everything, because that's what I'm doing for 2 nights. The assignments are pretty simple, and they have descriptions that are part of it. This is an online class. So the purpose of the 2 nights is just to clarify what I'm doing for the week in case anybody needs extra help or so forth and so on. Now, so we're going to meet on Mondays and Wednesdays around 7 p.m. and there might be a couple weeks where we'll meet on a different night or something, but we can work that out. And that way I can keep contact with you for questions you might ask or like, clarification of what's going on that week. So the first one's announcements. Then you go to start here. And this is Cengage info, hardware for your device. You need to have a device up and working. If you're using one of the iPads from school, it's on you to get it working with Cengage. Please don't email me about problems with your device. I can't fix them. I don't do that. So the university has, most of y'all are juniors and seniors, a couple sophomores here or there. If you have a problem with your device or connectivity or whatever, that's up to you to sort it out with the university. Get with them, find out what's going on, and fix it. If it's a problem with Cengage, get with them, find out what's going on. So due dates are firm. I don't take stuff late because you have 7 days to get something done. So if you have a problem with the device and you wait till Friday night, I guess there aren't a lot of people around to help you. So I don't take anything late. I expect stuff to be done before Sunday night at midnight. Before midnight. After that, I don't take anything unless you have a reason, like you had got COVID for a week, or you're ill, or death in the family. All this has to be validated and brought to the student affairs that says that yes, it's true. If there's a problem, you should call me, text me. You can email me too. My phone number is 757-409-3272. 757-409-3272. Please don't call me in the daytime because I'm busy. But you can text me, tell me who you are. Text me with your name, complete name, what class you're in. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll call you, and I'll find out what's going on, and I'll talk to you, okay? But I'm meeting twice a week. Try to close the door with everybody. Make sure everybody is good with the class, okay? So the first one, the second one up here is called Start Here. It talks to you about getting your device, what it's got to be, and everything else working. But I think you're probably okay with that. Check your computer and all that. Now, then you get down to the next one. It says Register with MindTap. Register with MindTap is real important. You need to go in here to the course content and register you with MindTap so that you can read the textbook. You only have to do it once. If you've already done it this semester, you don't have to worry about it. You only have to do it once. So you need to register with them. Then they hook you up, and then you can get to the textbook. Once you get to the textbook and the courses and everything, then you'll be good to go. Okay, does that make sense? So let me take you in here, just kind of show you what you're going to look at. When you get registered with Cengage, coming in, you're going to come in and you're going to do these first 7 of these things. You can do browser basics week 1, communications week 2, searching the web week 3, 4, 5. See, notice that you notice that you're missing module 5. So these are weeks in order: week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 5 is module 6. Next one, next one. Okay? So those first 8 weeks are going to be read the book, take a test. Good news, I give you 2 tries at a test. 2 tries. I think the test is 2 hours long. Be careful, when you start a test, you have 2 hours to finish it. Don't walk away from it. Don't go to class. That thing's got a timer on it. After 2 hours, it closes it. Test over, submits grade. If you blink or you knock your computer off the desk, well, I guess you burned one of your tries. You get 2 attempts. The second attempt is for you to improve your grade or if you made a mistake. Okay? So you should read the chapter. Most people do really well in this class. You read the chapter, then you take the test. And if you don't like the grade you got on the test, go read the chapter again, take the test again. There are, every one of these modules, I'll open one of these up. Every one of these modules, when you come into it, it's got a couple different things. It says browser basic training. Well, that's the textbook. That's the textbook. Does that make sense? You go in there and read that, that's the textbook. But that's practice. Okay, so you go in there, it's got the textbook, it's got practice questions. Then you have browser basic assignment. That's the test. See, it says counts toward grade. You got 2 hours, counts towards a grade. That's where your test is. Gives you your grade. Put your grade in Cengage. I think the grade also goes to Blackboard too. It definitely goes in Cengage. I think it goes to Blackboard. If it doesn't, I copy it myself. Okay, so I'll look at the second one. Let's go to Module 2. Okay, I'll close Module 1 up. Let's see. Oh, alright, well, let's try this one. Okay, we're in Module 2. Same idea. It says SAM Training Module 2. That's the textbook. So you read the textbook. Let me check this out. Okay, yeah. Alright, so reading and resources. Let me check this out. Let me try again. So the reading and resources, that's the textbook. So you read that. Flashcards is kind of silly. That's just, you read the textbook. That's right there. Okay. Training is like practice questions. Answer questions. It's just practice. If you take those questions, it's like the questions they're going to ask you on the test. And the last one, the one that's orange, that's your test. That's the one that's timed. You get it done, you get it done. You get 2 tries. So that's the way these modules work. They're pretty straightforward. People don't have a problem with them. And each week you do one. You have until Sunday midnight to get your grade done. Your grade is, it's 100 points a module. Your grade is number of points you've gotten out of total number of assignments. So after you get to Module 8, there are 7 weeks. So you'll have accumulated 700 points by the time you get to Module 8. So it's how many points did you get out of 700? So if you got 615 points, it's 615 divided by 700. That's your current average. Now you know that at NSU we send progress reports like every 6 weeks. So you get a temporary progress grade, let you know if you're doing okay. That's also let your sports people and scholarships and everything else know whether or not you're, you know, if your grades are okay, if you're, or you got problems. After we do number 1 through 8, you have 2 projects at the end. You have this Internet Research Marketing Plan, and I'll explain that to you in detail when we get to it. And the last one's going to be a group project, 3 people in a final group. And we'll go through those, and people will have to come online and do their projects. And that's the course. It's a really nice course. People like it a lot. Pretty laid back. First 7 weeks, you read the book, take a test. The last 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, you do a couple projects. The first one is by yourself. I'll explain to you what you have to do. And the second one is going to be a group project with 3 people. Words of wisdom for the group project. That's a mandatory project. You have a presentation, which is a PowerPoint slide for your group, 20 slides with all the stuff in it, and you also have a presentation. So the PowerPoint slides with all the stuff in it is half your grade, and the presentation is half your grade. So and it's only done on one night, so the night you were scheduled to show is the night that you show. If you're not there, you lose those points. I don't do makeups on these things. You show up that night, you do your project, okay? And we'll get them done. Does that make sense to y'all? So that's the way it's going to work. Most people like this. It's a pretty enjoyable class. Most people do very well. I will see you Monday, August 22nd, around 7 p.m. And I'll meet you and greet you and all that stuff. If you're not able to come Wednesday, and we'll see how it is. Don't forget, there's a test due by the end of next week. I think it's 28th or something. Okay, I'll see you later. Take care of yourself. All right, let me see if I can see how to get out of this thing. Okay, see everybody later. This is Mr. Paul signing off. Bye.